Give it the hoot, Nanny.
Hey, good evening and welcome to Bump and Run with Booker tonight. I've got my good mate Reno talking to us, joining us all the way from the south. Oh, hang on, there's a plane coming across. You all know to watch the show. We'll just let that plane go across the head first and see what they do. Hey, look, I hope everyone's weekend's going well on whatever speedway they've been to. But hey, welcome Reno. Kins, mate, all the way from the South Island there on your lovely holiday and trip. You decided to join us tonight for a quick chat. So how you doing, buddy?
Yeah, I'm going good, mate. And I couldn't turn down the offer, especially what we're going to talk about, mate. Yeah, I'm on holiday for about 3 weeks. We've still got 2 more weeks down here in the south. We're in Te Anau. We've travelled from up the top of the south, and we made it just about to the bottom. We'll get to Invercargill Bluff in a few more days, but Milford Sounds tomorrow. Go out there on the water and check out what everyone talks about. It's just so beautiful down here, and I would say to anyone who's never ever been to the South Island, put it on the bucket list. Come down, check it out. Our own backyard is just simply superb and well worth saving and coming down to check out, mate. I'm good though, otherwise.
Oh, that's awesome, mate. I see. I tell you what, I'm a bit jealous of Tina, to be honest, because she gets to ride the Harley all the way down there, mate. And wow, you know, we all know how I feel about that. I'm jealous as.
No, she's loving it on her Harley, and her sister's on her Triumph Bonneville, and the brother-in-law's also on his Triumph. I'm in the truck, carting all the bags and everything, you know, the shopping and everything we need to make life easy. But also, once we park the motorbikes up at our accommodation, we can jump on the truck and go rock around the sites, have a look at the town, and go out to dinner all together. And we just carry on our merry way. But you know, it hasn't been plain sailing for them on their bikes. So we've had a bit of weather, maybe right at the start through Turangi, Taupo around there. We had some thunder, lightning, but everything else been a bit wet and had all the elements, mate. We got the snow on the mountains and we finally got some sunny weather today. So we're going through the whole bloody lot. But you are right, it's nice on the bikes, mate. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I've seen some cold weather down that way for you guys. It's, yeah. But while we're here, we'll have a quick shout out. We'll say hi to David, Thomas, Carl Carpendale, Lacey, an extra Wellington person racing tonight for you, Lacey. That'll be interesting. Jesse Polycution, good to see you all on board and watching. Hey, but we started the show early tonight, mate. On Friday, we had the very, very sad news of our good mate, racing mate and good mate, Richie, passing MMJ on Friday. His long, tough battle with cancer. We had our cancer round for those that watched us in the street stocks for Richie and for Marlene, another person close to my heart that we lost as well. But yeah, it was a shock for a lot. I've been getting some messages, mate, from people coming out of the woodwork just in complete and utter shock. But at the end of the day, he's no longer in any pain, mate, you know? And that's the most important thing in it.
Yeah, that's right. And this is why, thanks, Books, for letting me join you. I know you know I'm on my holiday, but I did want to join and speak on behalf of Richie's whānau. I happened to catch up, Richie, when you and I and the boys from G16 were down in Palmy. We did our show down there in the practice night as well. And I managed to have that Monday off on my way home. So I called in to see our friend over at his homestead in Pitt Street on Wanganui, however you want to say it. And to catch up with his lovely sister and mother, and then to see my mate sitting there, our mate, going through what he's been battling for some time. It was tough seeing my friend like that, as you could imagine. A lot of people have been through the similar situation, seeing their loved ones in very similar circumstances. But to say my last goodbye to my friend 6 weeks ago, that was it. And then they had the new phone call on Friday morning. Thanks, Chris, for that, mate. I appreciate that. And yourself, Books, still ringing afterwards as well, to see our friend sadly passed away 10:15 Friday. Go back to the early years of Richie. I saw a nice ride up there. I'm not too sure if he's going to join you. Steve Emmett, Dirt NZ, the man that's created the game here in New Zealand that we've known for a couple of decades now. And Richie, our friend Richie Nikora, MMJ, always said Steve Emmett was God to him. This is because Richie loves Speedway here in New Zealand. And he loved online gaming, not just racing, a whole lot of gaming. But he always said Dirt NZ, and he went in front of Dirt at teams many years gone by and started getting bowing down to, you should do, praising him because this is what brought Richie into a community which he made many friends right across the country, not only here in New Zealand, but also worldwide. He was an avid gamer and he just loved it, but loved it with a passion. And I know for a fact, and I know you want to talk about this, Booker, he loved cockpit too. But
Oh,
any community he raced with, he was very, very staunch. If someone had said something wrong or out of the abnormal for a community that he raced with, well, you better be ready to back that up because Richie gave 100% and always stick behind the communities he raced with. So, and you know that for a fact.
oh, mate, he was such a loyal person, loyal friend to people as well. Like you don't get a lot of loyal friends in your lifetime, and if you can get 5 in a lifetime, I think you're doing well. And the way Richie spoke about cockpit and other communities that he was at when he was out. I mean, he's been around a long time racing, and you can see some of these old names that came out on our post from Friday that were just in shock from him. And Richie was loyal, and the battles, mate. I mean, we say to people, don't take it so seriously, this mode. It's not like racing game, but my goodness, if you upset him, you were going to get put up the wall and put away, weren't you? He was awesome, and it was great. The racing we had with him at cockpit, and listen, the only guy in their last series in the saloon series, he got all the major titles. I mean, come on, he achieved so much, and he's going to be greatly missed around cockpit, and we will be running a memorial race for Richie every year with remembrance of him. I'm not sure. I think the guys are probably organising something. Dirt spoke to me earlier, but Dirt's post that he put up on his Dirt Shop Creations really hit home for me. I was doing all right till that point, sort of, because we sort of knew it was coming, but we, like me and you, talked a lot about it. How is he? Is he still hanging in there? And he really hung in there right till about last minute. So to his family, and our condolence and our thoughts are with you always. And for those that know Richie and can't make the service on Tuesday, the family's going to give me a Zoom link, and I'm going to put it up and stream it on our cockpit Facebook here for people to be able to watch the service, and it'll stay up for 48 hours on our page. I'm not going to leave it up there longer than that. So if you're at work stuck and you still want to see the service, you can come home that night, jump on our page, and you'll be able to see the service as well if you can't make it down there for Richie. Mate, it's funny, isn't it? Like last night, me and the boys are watching a bit of Palmy teams down there, the stock car teams, and let's face it, our man Richie, he was staunch Wellington, staunch Wanganui, Well, you got your Wellington Wildcats here, so awesome, bro. Hey, look at that. And bugger me if the final of the teams wasn't Wellington versus Wanganui. I mean, you just don't see that happen. I said to the boys, there's somebody controlling this, I reckon, like he's up there saying these two are going to battle it out, and then as Wanganui took it out as the victors. I mean, it was a great race, and I was sitting there watching it thinking, God, he'd be so happy. He'd be sitting here, boy, he'd be pumping up and giving us some shit, wouldn't he? His Wellington and his Wanganui both in the final, everyone else just petered out. He would have been absolutely stoked, mate.
Oh, 100%, and that's why I'm wearing this T-shirt. It's reflective of the guy who was staunch when it comes to the W, always up the dub, and his number on his car always had the dub. And you talk about the titles that this guy has won. That's right across many mods that he's raced. It's not just our RND speedway scene. There's a lot of tarmac stuff, and he just gave it his all. He always gave 110%. Right at the start there, you said, if you'd pissed him off, you better be ready for paybacks, and he wouldn't give up on you all bloody night. He would just wreck your whole bloody night.
Yeah.
That was the kind of guy he was. You were kind of wondering, do I take this guy or do something? Otherwise, my night's buggered. He just never give up. Sometimes he wouldn't let the grudge bloody go, would push you right off, to be honest. But then he just let it go. Then he'll pick on some other culprit. But he always had immaculate designed cars with his online racing.
Oh, mate.
Always representative of his cultural background as well. More so focused towards his dad's background with his racing, with the 2W and the Jaws car. So a lot of his stuff was all replicated of his family and how he pit crewed for his dad over the years gone by. Lenny Nichols, who recently raced in the Legend Series up there at Palmerston, jumped in the car, and that was his dad. Here's a guy that we're talking about that grew up on the speedway scene, that knew a lot about cars, loved motorsport, not only New Zealand Speedway. He was a massive Holden man.
Oh,
If you'd said something bad about Holden, mate, you better back yourself up. He wore everything that was just about bloody Holden. His idol was always the late Peter Brock. And I remember when we caught up with him at Palmy Teens, I think it was myself, you Booker, Dirt, Big H, Tony Hudinui,
yeah.
and Ant Phipps.
Yeah.
And Richie come along, and he had a old Peter Brock t-shirt on. He just loved Holdens.
Yeah.
He's got a classic Holden at his house, one he's had from back in the day. And that game, talking of games, he actually produced that car and started driving it online. So he knew a lot around creating cars, creating the things that make up cars. That's why he always looked up to Steve Emmett, because bottom line, mate, he was a tutu, and he learned a lot of things online. He always created things. He was into making his own design tracks. He loved this drifting. He loved this dirt rally racing. He was actually world #1 ranked winning dirt rally racer too for one part there, but obviously as he got older, the younger generation come along and kicked his butt. But he's got so many friends in the online world. He had a massive following on his Twitch, and he followed a lot of people. He was the guy actually that introduced me to Twitch, and told me how to operate Twitch and how you can make money out of this. But he introduced me to a lot of the world that he raced alongside with. There was just so many. He's got American mates. He's got Hawaiian mates. He's got Australian friends. He's got friends all around the world that he made up with teams, and he loved doing the 24/7 racing. Doesn't matter what track, doesn't matter what model was on. He was always there. If he had to race from 3 o'clock in the morning through to about 6, or do a 24-hour stint or something, he would give it his all. And that's the kind of guy he was. He loved his gaming. He wasn't really into a lot of the shoot 'em up games. He did play a bit of tank games. I think some tank thing he was bloody playing, but racing was his marquee when it came to online racing, and obviously the New Zealand Speedway. But he was bloody good at everything. He used to brass me off, to be honest. But he was good. He knew how to set cars up. He knew how to drive cars on tarmac and everything like that. And I remember when we did some go-karts with him, he was like blitzing us. It was like, yeah. Even when we told him to start at the bloody back, he still go past us. It was like, but we know it wasn't a contact sport because we wanted to take him off the bloody track. But, he just gave it his all. But he'd work on it. He would train on it. He was getting angry with guys who would just turn up at the last minute and had no practice, because he was such a committed guy to a race. Whatever it was, he would give it 100%. He would practice it and practice it and practice it, work on setups. And when you do team events, I think he was teamed up with Rev XS in a V8 series we ran. I think they had a purpley, orangely molded Holden. Was it going to be a Ford? Had to be a bloody Holden with Richie. And he had it all pretty well sorted out. So he designed cars. He did all of the stuff. And like you say, DK, I seen your comment come up, mate. This guy just gave everything, he was a man that was unbelievable. Gave decades of guidance, not only with online. He showed me Discord channel. That's a platform that we use at Cockpit, that we communicate with our own friends. He just shows all the ins and outs. He is going to be missed, not only for his racing, but for everything he could help you out with. He would give you all these links and messages and everything that could help you, guide you in a better direction to become maybe a skin designer, your own person, and learning. He's a man, that's worth a lot more than just the racing, but we know from the racing side of it. And his family obviously will be going through some sad moments, especially in the next couple of days, I would guess. There's a massive community. I used to watch him race rally cars with this Aussie guy, and this guy just he was unbelievable. He looked up to Richie. I met his Hawaiian mates on Twitch, and they kind of idolized Richie in some way because he helped him out to boost their Twitch channel. And he lived in the computer world. He lived in the gaming world. Going to his house, he's just got a nice little room, a bed, a TV, couple of screens. He built his own little sim. He's got wooden pedals, for goddamn sake, upside down. It's like, what the hell? And he only had 3 little 24-inch screens.
And don't forget when we played the golf, mate, as well, with his bloody, with Scotty McLaughlin.
Yeah. Using a piece of bloody 4x4 so he to move his mouse.
He had a piece of wood nailed to the thing so he could move his mouse alongside it to hit a straight shot in the golf game.
Because he used to get bloody angry because he used to go down the sides. Oh, mate, we heard him get real angry. He used to swear and curse and everything and just swear like nothing. We can't swear like he does on this show, but he used to lose a lot. He used to dress up as some characters during the golf game as well, you know. It was always Richie, and he was a character within himself. But there's also, when I look at this T-shirt, there's something that we know that Richie is passionate for in the real world. It is the Palmy teams. There's a corner, and we caught up with them a few years back there, me and you.
Yep.
And to see the guy, and it's kind of like we would call it ourselves Richie's corner, eh, mate?
Yeah, mate. Yeah. And Mental last year, because Richie couldn't make it because of the cancer, and Mental went and stood in his spot for him last year for the first race, teams race, the Palmy teams. And me and you have talked about it, and I think we're going to tell everybody, come join us for this team's February. Me and you're going to go there, aren't we, to his spot? Yep. And those that know Richie and go to teams who want to join us in that spot for that first race with Richie, then come and do it, because we're going to, me and Kins are going to be there, and we'll be standing there proud to support our mate that isn't there. So 100%, hey. And I see there we've got a DK's putting up old Sean Kingy DK. He messaged me too. He wasn't well on the day, and he's got one unbelievable man, 20-something years of guidance, and made some of the biggest impacts on my life. Owe this man a big hug and more for everything he's done for me. Love you, Richie. Forever be one of my most respected and trusted friends. So, you know, that's the impact that he had on us, isn't it?
Oh, 100%, Booker. And like you say, you know, he would introduce us to some of the people from back in your day, stockcar head. I remember the Irish one stuff. Little Baby Girl, I think her name was, and a few of the others. I know he's got his bros that always drove to Palmy with him from Wanganui. They would go home, come back the next day. He loved Palmy teams. He'd been to every single event at the team's events, but obviously due to ill health, he couldn't make it to the previous one. But yeah, now we'll go there and reflect on Richie's little corner. He was always there. He saw some good bloody hits over there. I remember him talking highly when I think Wayne Hemi and the Great Britain Alliance, and Hemi got the big hit in the wall and done the thing. He's seen so much action, but he just loved teams, and he loves Speedway in general, actually. New Zealand Speedway,
mate, he
loved it.
Yeah, he's it was just awesome. I mean, you know, we talk about it all the time, or people talk about it all the time. I love Speedway, talk about the Speedway family and all the rest of it. But I tell you what, the online family and Speedway Online is just as big and has the same meaning as in it does with the real life. You know, it's I mean, the friends I've made that are lifetime for me now out of the online stuff and the get-togethers we've had and the laughs and the fun, and with Richie as well. You know, it's just, there's something to be said about it, and that when you can go online and meet these people and become good mates with them and do that, and it's just, and Richie's left a mark with all of us. You know, like he won't be forgotten. His cars are never going to leave the game of cockpit. They'll always be in the stock car mod, always be in the modified mod, always in the street stocks, and of course the flatties, because he loved his flatty. You know, he was a flatty man through and through, wasn't he? None of his space frame stuff. It was always a flatty.
100%. No, he did love it. You know, your baby girl, Lil Pity, miss him on the corner. You're right, badass. I see Steve Keeling just put up a post, and he was one of those who was always there with Richie, and there's just so many. But you're right, he loved the flatty. He had some well-designed cars. He did all of his work actually himself, but he was just a bloody tutu when it come to making up his cars. And he was always hassling Dirt to do this and that to make things work more like a chrome. I remember talking about it and all this stuff going on, and he'd just go away and tutu and make things around. So he was a bit of a genius when it comes to that stuff. Loved upgrading his computers and just making sure he had the best quality of car every time that was presentable. And like you say, we saw the picture of him and the cars, some of the cars that he raced in was so successful in as well. So what I think he from memory, just recently, with the Garage 16 Super Saloon Series, that's the picture that he's holding his trophy. Is he the 1NZ North and South Island champ?
I think he was, in that saloon, because he got the triple, didn't he? Got South, North. Yeah. He was on fire in those saloon cars, mate. I mean, seriously. He had his car set up on rails, and he just consistent, you know? And yeah, he was untouchable in those saloon cars, mate. And yeah, I always loved it because I knew if I got into a battle with him on track, a racing battle, we could race side by side, lap after lap after lap after lap, because the awareness. I mean, it's a big thing, awareness. Like when it comes to online racing, it's not as easy as you think to get that awareness around you of what's happening, because you can't look out the side window. You can't. Although Richie had VR, so he had a little bit of an advantage. But you know, you could race side by side, lap after lap, and boy, if you didn't hold your line properly, you knew about it too, from him. It was, you know, he'd tell you if you didn't get it. You know, what are you doing? You know, look. But yeah, it was yeah. I'm really gonna miss him in the community. Yeah, that's for sure, mate.
Yeah. No, he was 110% plus everything he raced it as well. You know, I remember us in the old V Dubs again, just like the kart. You know, he would kick our ass and be gone. We put him at the bloody back in some of those tracks. Me and you would laugh because one of us would end up in the water off the wharf and land in the
bloody mental, put me in the creek.
You know, bloody Richie's just concentrating 100% and he just beat us. Even on some of those hill climb stuff, you know, was always between him, mental, and even dirt. You know, he was always those three going hard out, but he was always going to be a hard charger. He was a guy, I would guess, if we did the stock car mod, you know, he wouldn't let you down if it was in teams. He'd give it his all, but he could just change and go to running. But yeah, he was a guy that left his mark on so many podiums and so many racing mods right across the whole platform of online racing. He was just one guy that, yeah, we are going to miss, mate, and it's going to be a sad time. But like you say, the live stream, check it out on Tuesday for some of his friends. I know his overseas friends wanting to watch that in Hawaii and around the world, America and everything. But yeah, they will miss him as well. I've been talking to a few of them just on private chat messages during my holiday, and they were dumbfounded. Their good friend Richie, the Hawaiian guy, was just a wreck actually, because he's raced for so many years with big races with Richie, and yeah, his heart was broken, and especially the one in Australia. So just like us, and I think you really nailed it on the head with Steve Emmett's write-up. That pretty well summed up the man that we know is Richie Nikora online. Richie, or was it MMJ?
MMJ.
Mean Mighty Judy, Junior. But yeah, we're gonna miss him, mate. We are gonna miss him.
We are. So for those that that knew Richie and would like to see the funeral, we're gonna have it live here. I'm hopefully I'll get a message from the family of what I can stream, and they'll stream that for everybody, and you'll be able to watch that night too if you're stuck at work and want to see Richie being set to rest. So but we've also tonight, I suppose we should look at what we've got tonight. We've got the GP happening here tonight. You're not going to make it, Kins. You're in the South Island having a fun time. Riley Christensen is how's the South Island going, bro? Looking Mickey as in the gummies, eh?
Yeah, I've been living in red bands all the bloody time. You know, because the weather's been a bit rubbish. I've been driving the Hilux in red bands, but easy is just get around, go around the walkabouts. Went down to the Blue Pools, Fantail Bay, when I had a look at all of that stuff. Just easy to rock around in the red band. So yeah, I'll just keep going, you know, and we'll carry on through tomorrow. We'll get up early. We've got to hit the road about 7:15, get out to Milford Sounds. It's about a 2-hour drive, go through the one-way tunnel, then get ready to jump on the boat and go and check out the big sounds area, have a look at some of the mirror lakes or whatever it is on the way back. We're just like tourists. And I can tell you, you know, honestly, if people are wanting to travel down South Island, come and check it out. Come and check out your own country. There are just the whole world's down there, to be honest. We've made friends from Sweden, France, Australia today as well. So around and everywhere, and they're all kind of following at the same pace. But yeah, well worth checking out. Do a bit of saving. Come down and check it out. There's a lot of traffic, and people think there's not much money in the bloody country. Come and check some of these places out. You know, a pair of bloody gloves, pair of gloves of Wanaka was going to charge me $500. What?
Oh, I'm glad you're having a good time, and it's unfortunate that the passing of Richie has come at the same time as your trip, but at least you got to see him. Look at that, Jesse Polycuse, better roads in the South Island than the North, mate.
Oh, hard at 100%. Yes, the scenes, mate. The scenery is just perfect. It's so superb. We saw the rough waves on the west coast. It is beautiful. Shane Hawkins can't put it into words, but Richie was more than a mate. He was family, a brother, always there for a yarn and a laugh. His passing has left a hole in my heart, and you'll never be forgotten. Love you, Richie. Up the dub, and that
Yeah.
pretty well sums it up as well. Up the dub, and it's like Richie said to me, and I'll leave with this too because I wanted to attend the tangi for Richie when I left his house and the family, and Richie asked, "Bro, can you come and speak at my tangi?" Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to make that for the whānau pani down there in Whanganui. So rest easy, my friend, and have a good race with the late Peter Brock, mate. And you look after yourself. To Lenny out there as well. Trisha, I've caught up with Richie's mum and his whānau, the extended whānau of the Nikora whānau. Yep, feeling what you're going through at this stage. And yeah, rest easy, my bro.
Yeah, mate, 100%. Hey, yes, Tobes, there is racing tonight, coming not too far away. But, Kins, on your travels, I just thought I'd quickly touch this before we let you go. But those are nice words, mate.
Yeah.
You've been getting a bit of celebrity treatment from the show, mate, on the bloody ferry, did you? Well, what's going on there, eh?
Oh, yeah. Well, this all bloody. Where the hell did it first start? Was it Taupo? What's Taupo, actually? Yeah. We were going along to the hunting and fishing shop. A couple of guys across the road yelled out to me, "Hey, blah, blah, blah. A cockpit bead, yes." And he like, "Where's Booker?" So he's at this house, mate. And then we carried on through. We left there and stayed at Waihuru, stayed there, and then we head through to Wellington. Went to get on the ferry, the inter-island. We had to get there about 6:45 in the morning. Didn't realise you had to sit there for bloody 2 hours, and I'm not the most patient fella as well, for 2 and something hours. And this fella came up to me. So, "Cheer, bro." I said, "Hey, bro." Going on the ferry. I said, "Yeah. The wife and their daughter on their bikes and the family." He goes, "Oh, yeah." He goes, "Bro, I know you." So, "Do you? Who are you?" He says, "You're the fella from Cockpit, eh?" I said, "Yeah." And I said, "Yeah. Where's Booker?" He goes, "Where's Booker?" I said, "He's back at his house, bro." "Not with you." I said, "No. And he spoke about he knew Tama Arapere. And they just had the big race down in Wellington last night for, of course, a late Tama. And he was talking highly about Tama and everything. We were talking for ages. All the cars behind us going beep, 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 just telling the put his hand at you. "Shut up, fella. Talking to my bro." And then he took me on the boat and he gave me right by the exit part. Everyone just had to park this way, and I had to park that way. And as soon as the gate opened on the other side of Picton, you just go up, bro. Sweet as. Oh, cool fella. So yeah, I have met a few people on the traps that have watched the show, and I think that's credit to yourself for creating the show and wanting to do a show like we have done, and sharing this memory of our good friend Richie. But we've met so many people on our travels, and why this is quite a touching part for a lot of us here at Cockpit is he's really our first member that we've lost
Yes.
in our Cockpit time. We've been around for over a decade. Also, the closest for a lot of us who've been racing for online for some time. He's more than just an online racer. He's a brother, and that's also on the sticker that Dirt NZ Steve Emmett put together. So it's more than just a racer, and this is most of the first significance of someone passing that's been close to a lot of us compared to others over the years gone by. Yes, we have known people who have passed away from the KSR days and prior to that, but this one's a lot more, how do I say, heart-wrenching because he's more than just a racer. He's, part of our family, the Cockpit, but also, as we say, we've lost a brother, and rest in peace, my friend.
That's it. I think we'll finish on that note, Kins, of rest in peace, our friend, our mate. And I thank you for joining me tonight, mate, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your holiday, and I hope everything goes well. And I'm happy to look after that Harley for Tina when she comes back. It's
might be in February when she brings it down to Palmy, because I know we're going to be there. And
yeah, mate, we are.
Yeah. So she'll rock down there in the Harley. I'll bring the Hilux down, but we might do a bit of a catch up. I might do something live with you one day next week when I catch up with Mark Crocott Fluffy.
Yeah, mate.
So we might do something live on the old Cockpit. There might be the next time you see me, and we'll do something live with him and see how he's going. And showing us around the neck of his woods, and we might stay a couple of days in Christchurch. Might go out to the bloody Woodford Glen and do a live bit of show on cockpit there. See what we can do.
Yeah, mate, 100%. You let me know. But hey, you and Teen go and rest up, mate. You know, I know you're doing it hard at the moment. You're hard.
Hey, I'm doing it hard on the bloody wallet. Gas is dear. Gas is expensive down here. Bloody hell. It's expensive. It's over $3 a bloody litre for diesel. It's expensive as. But you know, happy wife, happy life, mate. That's how it goes.
Awesome, my bro. Okay.
Cheers, bro.
Well, that's Reno. Thanks, mate. We'll catch up with you, brother.
Cool.
Cheers. Okay, so that was Reno there. He was joining us from all the way down to South Island, helping me remember our brother Richie. But tonight, let's move on. We're going to move on to, I'm going to try and hit the right buttons here for everybody and see if I can't get some action for you people. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try, I'm going to go and tell these guys first, actually, that, so racing's not far away, those who are waiting. We're very, very close. I'm going to jump up in the Discord and see where the guys are for how far away they are from racing. So give me a couple of seconds and I'll be right back. You'll see me sitting there talking. It'll look like a Chinese movie where mouth's moving but no words. So 2 seconds. Okay, thank you for waiting, people. I'm just organising stuff here so that I can well, I'm going to go through all the drivers that are racing tonight. So we're going to try and do that. Oh, hang on. It looks like they've pushed it through to something. Looks like they're doing something. So before I switch over, but we have, what have we got tonight? We have 15 cars in tonight. There's a few away. Obviously, our man Kinza. I see people still another wheel set up. You think DK? I think that might be a go. Sean Spence, thanks for the memories of many hours being inside, bro. Steve, Richie, gonna miss you, bro. That's good. Thanks, Sean. Yeah, it's a huge loss, mate. We thought we'd come on and talk about him tonight for everybody, and let people reminisce about him as well. But yeah, he's going to be well missed, that's for sure. But we will have his funeral on so what's the new year in 85? Okay, I'm going to hit a button here and hopefully this is going to work, people, for me to introduce some of these drivers for you. So here we go. We're going to hit this button here like this. Okay, so our first driver there in the 85H there with the Hell's Pizza, he's driving borrowed car from Wants. That is our one and only newbie, Pete Wilson, racing in that car. So he's got the Top Gear stock car. Then we're going to move here to the 5P of ET, the dirt shop car, and the Spank. He's looking sharp. He's always up there up the front and making way and getting everything done. No problems at all. He is a great racer, is our ET, that's for sure. Okay, I'm just moving things around. So now, and next on the ranks racing tonight is, Tank. Let's see if we can find a different camera angle. Oh, why is that not working? Now we'll go to. Right. Oh, we can't quite. It's on the cockpit. Let me see if I can find a. There we go. The 8M of Tank. That's Brad Wright. And then we're going to go to the Sparky and the 7B tank. Always one to stir it up and cause some trouble. So watch him tonight. You'll probably see a bit of action out of him tonight. That's for sure. Then we've got our 12K and is Daniel Curran. Real life, he races a street stock. Then we have Dirt NZ. So let me find another. There we go. There's the Dirt NZ car. Let me see if I can't. It's a bit annoying that it's doing that with these cameras on this track. Trying to find the right camera for you guys. There we go. We'll go with that anyway. So there it is, Dirt NZ. Then we've got Fluffy 73C. There he is. And he's in his tank again. Always one to cause some damage and put some people through the fence. I think he loves it. He doesn't get to do it in his saloon car. Then we've got Billy's son in the 14P all the way from Australia. In that 6W there, I believe that is old Sheepy joining us tonight in the old Eddie Hawkins flatty. In the 6W there. Then we got Chris 56. He's driving old Mr. Huranuri's tank. Old Tony, about time you came back too, mate. Had a bloody skid with us. Tony Huranui, that's his old tank. I paid it up for him, so Chris is borrowing that for this series. Then, of course, we moved to the 51B, Mark Eagle with a flat chassis. Another flatty. He's a hard charger. He should be interesting to watch tonight too. Then we got Krusty in the 5H and his flatty with the mini body. That's looking sharp as well, isn't it? And then Brad Lane is driving the other old Eddie Hawkins car, 6W there. So we've got both of the Hawkins cars out there. There's the other Hawkins there with old Sheepy. So we know someone will be pleased to see him back out on the track. That's his first night out of us tonight in the stock car. So we're interested to see how he handles it. And then making its debut is the new 6W of Shane Hawkins. That's his new 6W making his new bullet. He's just got out of the shed and painted and freshly built. So it's having its first run tonight as well. And then we have Term, Lem Pluck in the Shell Helix car. So he's doing well too. So that is our driver lineup for tonight. So yeah, it should be some interesting racing. We're not far from pushing the button and going racing. So yeah, Lacey, you'll be happy. There's a few Wellington boys out there tonight, so that should be well and truly interesting. So we're at the Glen for the Nzgp. So let me just hit back here like that. We'll go back to me sitting there. Oh, pardon me. And we'll go like that for that, so we know what we're doing. I will go and find out how far they are from a race start. So give me 2 seconds, people, and I will be with you. Okay, no, so they're just doing some stuff, but I think they're going to do a tribute thing to Richie as well around the track before we start racing. No, Maru, no, Rusty, I don't know, he said he had a meeting or something tonight, so he couldn't make it. So yeah, I don't know, he had something on, but we're not far from a start. We normally start at 8:30 for the racing, so we're getting close to start time. And we'll do our best to sort of keep the action flowing for you guys. See if I can. There we go. That's better. All right. Okay. So yeah, like I say every week, if anybody has any questions about the racing or the mod or anything like that, feel free to ask. I'm happy to try and propose. Alson. you better be careful of Tina, mate. You know she'll get you. Yeah. Oh gosh, you can get our RF1 game if you look up Kiwi Factor online on the Facebook. You can find Kiwi Factor Tobes. You'll be able to get into them. They're running our RF1 mod. So yeah, let me just go back and double check what's happening here. I think we were waiting for someone to come in. Let me just, oh, too many things happening all at once here. Oh, he's coming in my bloody. He's the Garrett 16's turned up now, and he's turned up in my angle box. Yes, it is only PC, mate. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Look at that. We'll have a quick look. I'll show you the oh, it should be that one, is it? Yeah, if I give you a quick look, he's, you see my angle box sitting there. Let me just check on the progress. Okay, they're just trying to help Aaron out. He's turned up late and he's trying to get his stuff organised, so we're not far away. Bloody good setup you got going on there, Archie Webster. Thank you. So let's go. We're not far from race start. I'm just waiting to hear what they're doing. I know there's going to be some form of tribute to Richie, so I'll find out what that is. And yeah, what do you say? Talk amongst yourselves or something. Okay, people, we're about to get some stuff done. They're going to attribute leaving the front spot clear for Richie. And they're all going to they have their checkered flags on as they do a lap. So let's go over to that. So there they go. So looks like they're about to start rolling out. Look at that. So we got ET off the front there with Fluffy. They're going to leave a space. They're leaving the number one spot clear. So Fluffy at the front. Got Brad Lane there, ET. Newbie sitting there, Hawkins. So they're all doing this is in tribute to Richie MMJ, the man we lost, our mate, our friend, on Friday. So yeah, this is the boys just showing a bit of love for Richie. There's a QDR transport car for dirt going round. Look at that. Devil, Mental, Krusty, Chris 56. And they're coming around. They're going to come up and line back up again. So that's their tribute to Richie. So they'll have to take their flags off, and then I think they're going to just go green, I think. I'll just check. Okay, so now we're getting ready to go green. So let's go back here and see what happens into that first corner, shall we? Let's sit back here and watch them take off. They're going to call it, and we're going to be in a race mode. So here we go. ET's off the front with Fluffy racing in two. and we're off green. So, first corner, ET gets a good jump in the middle. Here we go, Hawkins has popped through. ET's popped out to a good slide. It'll be interesting coming down when we get down. Oh, they're all got around the circles there. A few missed Sparky, so Devil got caught up into that tight corner, that tight 3 and 4. That Hawkins car looking sharp. Fluffy knows the track well. He's up there. So we've got ET, Hawkins, Fluffy, Brad Lane, Newbie. Newbie's holding his pace up there. Look at that. Fluffy's right on the back of the bumper. Looks like he got lapped on. He just got started. That was lucky. Here we go. Oh, Fluffy up the inside of Hawkins. Up the inside of him goes Brad Lane. Did a great move on him. So he's into first place. ET's checked out in first. Then we got Brad Lane in second. We got Newbie in the wannabe car. We got Dirt NZ catching him. The QDR transport car's coming up fast. Here we go. Can he get him? Will he get him up the inside here? Let's have a look. No, he's showing bloody good pace, old Newbie. He's just a clean pair of hills there, isn't he? Giving it the hoot, nanny. There's Sparky, Mental and Krusty all coming into the corner at the same time into turn 1. Oh, Krusty pushes Sparky wide. Has he got him up the inside? Nice. Let's see what happens when they come down here into turn 3 and 4. It's a nice tight corner. He's got him up on the outside. Round he goes. Oh, Krusty spun round. Oh, he didn't hold that very well at all. Let's go back, see how Sheepy's doing for his first night out in a stock car. Oh, straight in the wall. He's got Debs chasing him. This is his first night out, so he's doing his best. He's not doing too bad. He's sitting in 12th. We'll go back up the front now. ET's checked out. Lap 7 of 12. He is well and truly ahead. Brad Lane in second. He's got Dirt NZ in third. Coming hard though. We are 7 into 12 lap race here, and we've still got Newbie holding strong. He's got some pace. Is he going to get pushed dirt wide here? No, we could have spun him around there. And then we've got Tank and the 8M coming hard too. Then we've got Chris 56 and Tony Ranui's car. He is doing really well. Then we've got Mental, got back up into 7th from the flatty with Sparky sitting right behind him, right on his bumper. Heading back up the front now. Looks like Dirt has taken over from Rocket. Rocket's up the inside. Dirt's got it. Has he got coming off the corner? He's done very well. Come off nice and strong. ET. So there's Billy's son there. Is he going to cause any trouble in the first race? Let's see what happens here. QDR Transport's coming up behind Billy's son. He's got Hawkins, Rocket and Newbie chasing hard. Here he goes. He's got a nice inside line there. He's taking that 3 and 4 very nicely. Looks like ET's getting caught up in traffic, is he? Oh, he's got past the Garrett 16 car. No worries at all. Then we got Term. We go back to Dirt in second. He's coming up on Billy's son now. Billy's son's back in 14th place, so he's getting lapped. He's not showing much pace tonight. Up the inside goes Dirt. Pushes Billy wide. Goes up there. Will Billy push it back? And coming up behind Garrett 16. Oh no, coming up behind Sheepy in the 6W. Up the outside goes Dirt. Oh, up the wall went Term. Oh, he got put up high and dry. So we are lap 11 to 12. Back up the front to ET. ET's checked out. He's got half a lap on the rest of the field. He is doing real well. Tank into Tank's just popped up. Oh no, Chris 56 has popped up into third. It's changing so fast. Here goes ET. Coming into the last corner. And across the line is he for first spot. He takes a checkered. And the win goes to ET, last week's winner. Second place goes to Dirt NZ. Followed by 8M of... Oh no, Chris 56 picked him on the last corner. Oh no, Tank got him back on the line. So it was Tank, Chris, Sparky, Mental, Rocket back in 7th, Newbie in 8th, Krusty. There we go. Let's go back and see if ET's got the... We'll go back and look for the flag shot on ET. Here he is. He's got the flag. Look at that. He started the night off very, very well. We'll pull him down for a quick chat to see how he's going. That was race 1, all done and dusted. Oh, there we go. And across the line. Beautiful. Oh, excuse me. Well, that was race 1. All done and dusted. So we'll bring ET down for a quick chat. Oh, just got to move all my mouses and pieces and everything everywhere. It's a bit... There we go. We'll go there. Unblock that. Okay, let's bring ET down and see what he has to say about that race. He's had a good start to the night. ET, mate, can you hear me?
Yeah, Roger, Bookie.
Oh, mate, that's a good way to start the night. You finished last week on top, and now you're starting at a good way to start the first race, mate.
Yeah, on P1, you gotta make the most of the P1.
Oh,
So just, yeah.
100%.
I feel like old Richie was pushing me a little bit, you know. Like poor Richie.
Hey, mate, absolutely. Hey, listen, and you wanted to get a good lead going into turn 3 and 4 too, eh? Because that's where you can get caught up real fast.
Yeah, mate. Yep. Yeah, I just took it easy, and yeah, just keeping the car straight and not to spin up in that turn 3 and 4. I tend to overcook it in there, but yeah, we got around that.
Awesome, mate. That was a good way to start the night. Absolutely awesome. So I wish you all the best for the rest of the night, and see how you fare by the end of the night, mate.
Yeah, cheers, Books.
Cheers, brother. Okay, so that was ET. He's had a good start to the night, that's for sure, of his car. We've talked to him a bit now on the stream, haven't we? He is doing very well in the stock cars at the moment. Here we go. They're having fun in the Discord, people. They're making fun of me. That's always good. Oh, my goodness. So here we go. We're going to be going to race 2 in a sec. So when they're ready, they'll go, and then we'll switch over. So there we go. Look at that. So I'll flick over now so you don't miss it. You all know how I do this. So it looks like, oh, look at that, Lacey. It looks like Sheepy's going to be off the front row. So let's see how that goes for him. There we go. Oh, sorry, Pops. I think I forgot to put that ticker tape at the bottom too for the last race. I stuffed that up, but we'll see how we go this one. I got it up there now though. So there we go. It'll be Sheepy off the front. Then we got Billy Son in the 14. Then we got Devil Mental on the second row. Followed by Dirt NZ to Chris 56. Yeah, ripping the tanks there, Elson. Absolutely. So here we go. Let's see what happens in this first corner. And they're off. Green flag. Oh, good start. Jump out there by Sheepy. Can he hold it? Coming into that, he's going to. It'll be going into 3 and 4, but it'll cause the problems. Let's look back down the pack. Oh, someone's in the wall. There's Mental. And what happens going in here? Everybody's pushing and shoving out wide. Devil's gone through. Is he? Dirt's gone through. Tank's gone through. Oh, nice racing there. Oh, Mental's comes right through too. He's sitting in 6th. So Dirt NZ's got the lead. He's got Devil on the outside. He's going to hold him out there, is he? Devil's stuck on the top. Dirt should get a nice drive off the inside corner here. Oh, excuse me. Devil's not giving up though. He's chasing hard. He's got him up the inside. Has he pushed him wide? Beautiful. Look at that. That was some beautiful driving by the 12R. Daniel Curran. Here comes Dirt. Is he going to push him back? Oh, he got across the corner. They're out wide. Tank's just sitting there. He'll sit there and wait all day. The two of them will take each other out and he'll just pop through. There we go. Just like I said, right up the inside. Wait for the gap. He's going to take both of them out of it. Is he? Here we go into turn 3 and 4. This will be interesting. Oh, Devil goes round. Oh, he's still spinning. Dirt and Tank leave them for dead. There we go. Then we've got Chris 56 chasing down in 3rd spot. Go back up the front to the QDR transport car and the 8M. Oh, round goes Dirt. Tank put him round. What a great shot. Oh, so that puts 56 in the 2nd spot. Here comes Chris. Oh, I thought Sparky was going to give him a tap then. That was some good driving. Go back down, Sparky. Then Newbie still sitting up there in 5th. Dirt and Z in 5th. Then we've got Hawkins in his new 6W. That's the first time on the track tonight. That car's performing real well for him. Looks like he's got some pace there up the inside of Dirt, has he? Let's see what happens here. The 6W and the 11M. Oh, nicely done. Kept him wide. Oh, Tank. Looks like Tank's been taken out, so Chris 56 has gone into the lead. These two are battling hard. Dirt and... Oh, Tank goes in backwards into the wall. The 8M, he has really gone backwards. They're battling strong. Let's go back up the front. So we've got Chris 56. He's checked out a fair bit from the 7B of Sparky in the Tank. Then you got Hawkins. He's always got away from Dirt NZ. He is that tri-rail is really humming. He's giving it the hoot now here, all right, getting right into it. So there we go. Then we go back to Fluffy. It's his track. He prepares the track for us. He's sitting there in 6th with Mental chasing hard. Oh, he's trying hard to catch him. And then you got Brad Lane coming in strong too in 7th place in the 6W. Oh, ET, nice move up the inside. Very nice. We head back up the front. We are 9 laps into our 12-lap race. We got Chris 56 in the borrowed car from Tony Huranui leading it out, followed by Sparky. It's tank all the way. Then Hawkins in his new tri-rail sitting in 3rd. He has the QDR Transport Dirt NZ chasing him hard and back in 4th place. Mental in the flatty 51B, good old reliable, got back up to 5th. He is holding strong. Brad Lane still holding back in 6th. He's doing well. He's battling hard with ET. Oh, and Fluffy puts him in the wall, does he? Here we go. Oh, ET up the inside. Has he got them both right up the inside? Oh, Fluffy's got him. Spins Brad Lane. He turns backwards into the wall. What a shot. Oh, we're on the last lap. Chris 56. He's on the last lap. Let's follow him for the final heat. We got Dirt NZ and Hawkins. So there's 56. He's going to get across the line of 1st place in that beautifully prepared tank. He's got there. Then Dirt NZ looks like he's pipped. Hawkins has gone back. Mental's got into 3rd. Followed by ET's up there. Hawkins ended up in 5th. Round they go. And then Sparky in 6th. So there's Chris 56. He'll pick his Chris will pick his flag up any minute now. Oh, I'm losing a bit of my voice there. Sorry, people. Coughing and splooting and Terry Boot 56. Oh my goodness. Here he goes. Got his checker flag. Doing his victory lap as Mr. 56. Out of control. Look at him. Oh my goodness. There's always one. Oh. There we go. Oh, well, we'll get Chris in for a quick chat too, I suppose. Oh my goodness, that was a pretty good race too, bit of action. And what we'll also do is we'll get Mitchell. This RF2 stuff is not downloadable. You can go to Kiwi Factor on the Facebook here, and they will have our R Factor 1 stock cars where you can race with them. Though I think, I don't know, but I think you might. Okay, so let's see what we've got going on here. Let's we'll bring down Chris, and then we'll bring down Krusty for some points. So it's 56. There he is. Christopher, can you hear me, mate?
Yeah, bro.
Hey, how's that? Got a win for the second race of the night in that borrowed Huranui car. I'm pretty sure Tony might be watching. He commented earlier. I don't know if he's still watching or not, and we got a Boo 56 from old Fireball, Terry Smith.
Yeah, well, I think the tank needs a few more horsies under the bonnet there.
A bit more horsepower, you reckon? You did all right, mate. You got the win, so you can't complain too much.
I was just planning who was coming behind me to see if I take them out so I can still take the lead.
Yeah, well, Tank took Dirt out. I didn't see that coming.
I would have taken Dirt out if he caught up to me.
Hey, listen, on another note, mate, you did an amazing thing for Richie, didn't you, with that bloody getting Greg Murphy to do a shout out to Richie. Was pretty cool, mate.
Yeah, I just thought I'd give it a shot and see what he says. It's either going to be a yes or a no, so happy as.
Yeah, mate. Sad day for us though, eh, brother?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
It's all for Richie, so yep.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. Okay, Chris, well, enjoy the rest of the night, mate, and I hope to see you stir something up if you get taken out, all right?
Yeah, I'll leave it with you.
Cheers, Chris.
See you, bro.
Okay, so that was Chris 56. What he did was an amazing thing. He won the V8s, came to Pukekohe. You see, Greg Murphy and Holden is one of Richie's just favourites. That's he loves them both. So Chris got Greg to do a recorded shout out to Richie, which was meant everything to him, which was pretty cool actually. So yeah, we all thought that was pretty cool. But hey, let's get Krusty down here and see what points we've got, eh? Crusticles.
Mate, how are we?
Oh, box of fluffies, man. So what have we got for... Don't talk too fast because I've got to write it down, you know.
Oh,
hang on. We've got the planes coming across again, mate. The planes are coming across.
Oh, Christ.
God, I can't believe these things. So who we got in... Who's top on points, mate?
Top on points tonight with 58 points is the very own Dirty NZ.
Dude.
Dirty is on top.
Yeah.
Second place is tied with our last two race winners, ET and Chris 56. So they're on 57 points.
Yeah.
And fourth is Mental on 53.
Oh, Mental sneaking along, eh?
I know. And Sparky, who told us he wasn't going to flag race, is fifth on 51.
Where's Hawkins sitting though? Because he's the one that. So who's after Sparky? So we got Dirt, ET, Chris, Mental, and Sparky. That's your top five.
Yep. So the next three cars are tied on 47 points, which is Tank in the ADM, Brad Lane in the 119, and Hawkins in the new 6W.
Well, they should be taking Hawkins out, mate. He's leading the series. What the hell, you know?
I know, right? And yeah, we'll leave that one there. So, and the last of the top 10 is myself on 44, tied with Fluffy, which is his hometown track, on 44 as well.
Oh, look at that, eh? Oh, we'll probably keep it at that. So I think that's where the points are. So Dirt, ET, and Chris, it's only 1 point in it. Mental can still take it out too on 53, and Sparky. So I think that maybe Tank, Brad, and Hawkins might be a bit far back.
Look,
on 47.
It's Woodford Glen, anything can happen.
Well, that's right too. So we won't hold the people up much longer. We'll get into it, eh? And what do we get after this? A Grand Slam with how many laps?
15.
15 Grand Slam. Awesome.
15
mate.
Grand Slam, and she's all on. She's
that's team racing again, so we see the boys go absolutely bananas.
Yep, that's it.
Okay, mate, I'll chuck you back up there and let you get into it, and when you're ready, go and I'll join us.
Thanks, brother. We'll talk to you at the end.
Thanks, mate.
Cheers.
Okay, so there we go. That was let me make sure I turn that off. Get them coming through. So they look like they're just about ready to go again. Which mouse do I want? I want this mouse. There we go. So that's the point. So you got oh goodness me. What happened here? Okay. So sorry, I'm moving mices around and everything around, and so we got Dirt 58, ET and Chris 57. So ET I think won last week. So hey Quazzy, how's it going, mate? I don't know if you heard about old Richie MMJ has passed. We lost him on Friday. So yeah. What are we doing? Oh, it looks like we're going to go to race. So let me get a passenger. Looks like Dirt's off the front row too. So that bodes well for him, doesn't it? Here we go. Just wait for the cars to drop in. So, oh no, we haven't got Tank's in the front row, sorry. So where was he on points? He was 47 back, and Sparky on 51 points, so he's sitting up there too. I suppose I'll bump her up now that the lights of sun's come down a bit. Let's see what happens here. Let's go to about here, I think. See the first corner push. Go back a bit. Go sit with Brad Lane. Watch him go through the first corner, everyone out the front. Let's see what happens. Here we go. Green, green, green. And we are off. It's all go. They're all pushing and shoving. Look, someone's gone wide. Who's that? Oh, Fluffy's pushing them wide. And coming out in the lead was Tag. Shot straight out to the lead. Can he hold it this time? Oh, looks like a bit of sunstrike there too. Sparky in the 7B sitting in second. Dirt sitting in fourth. Sparky's going to take him wide, is he? Oh, 56 around the outside. Oh, and Mark Eagle Mental sneaks up the inside on 53. So he's sitting in the box seat at the moment, although Dirt's right there behind him. And then we've got Krusty sneaked up there. Oh, Fluffy's gone. Oh, no. Dirt's gone around. They've all gone around. So that puts Mental in the hot seat, sitting in second spot, back from Tag, the 8M. Then we got Hawkins. He's got back up there, sitting in third. Krusty in fourth. Fluffy sitting up there. Dirt still chasing hard. We are 3 laps into our 12-lap race. Oh, he's lucky to miss the spinning devil then. So Mental's got into the first place spot, followed by Hawkins in second. God, he might podium again. And then we got Krusty. Oh no, looks like Sparky's going for Dirt. He spun him round, he did too. Oh my goodness. Hawkins has now taken the lead. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Oh no, round he goes. Looks like Billy's son got him, but he's not going to lose many spots. He's only going to lose one there. So that puts Mental back in the lead. Krusty's gone through. Hawkins still got getting any attention, really. So Newbie, so Dirt, he was our leader, Dirt and ET and Chris. So there's Dirt. ET's up there, so he might take out the double 2 weeks in a row if no one takes him out. Round goes Hawkins. Someone got Hawkins. I saw that. There goes ET. Oh, they're all getting hauled up. Oh, they're going through. Newbie sneaks through to the lead. A lap 7 at 12. He's got Fluffy on his tail though. Can Fluffy get him? ET in second, so he's in the box seat. He's got Mental chasing hard. Round goes Sparky. He gets dispatched. Got Brad Lane now because he snuck up into 4th spot. Krusty looks like he's out. He must have been rolled. So we've lost him. Newbie still holding 1st spot. Oh, he's getting a tit. He got away with it. Are they going to get him? Oh, I don't know about that. That was a bit of an over-aggressive. Newbie still holding. Oh, around he goes. Fluffy spins him. We are all over the place. It's hard to keep up with what's going on here. There's a few stuck in the wall. So we're now back up the front. Brad Lane is leading this heat. Oh, Mental's going to get done, is he? Oh, he's over. Mental's gone. He's on his side. That's him done and dusted. So who was that? Put that on. So we've got Newbie in second. We have got Brad Lane leading this heat. He is out and gone. So that's one of your top point scorers. Mental gone. So in the box seat at the moment, I'd say it'd be ET to take out a second week in a row. Unless anyone puts him away. ET and Chris. Oh no, here comes Dirt now right there. Oh, Billy's son. Oh, he's got him, has he? Oh, and he bounces off. Oh, my goodness. So that's ET getting away with it again. I think Billy's son's protected him each week. So what are we? 11, 12. So Brad Lane. So Christopher's out too. Here goes Brad. He's on lap 12 of 12. Can he take the win? And we've got Newbie, Lem Pluck, ET, Hawkins, Dirt. So if Dirt gets ahead of Hawkins, he will get it. So here we go. Brad Lane's going to take the win. Cross the line in first. Then we've got Newbie in second. Hawkins. Is he going to get it? Hawkins, ET. And Dirt in fourth. So I would say ET has taken it out. I would think. Looking at that, people. Oh my goodness. There we go. So we'll get Brad Lane. We'll get Brad Lane with his checkered flag. Here we go, Pops. You'll be loving that, mate. Hey, he did it finally. Oh goodness me. There we go. So there we go. So we will grab Brad Lane and bring him down. Where are we? Oh, wrong mouse. That's the trouble. Yeah, Lacey, commentators. I'm picking on the Bay Boys tonight. Yeah, it was a bit of a shambles out there tonight. It was good to see everybody battling like that. Where are we, Mr. Lane? There you are. Can you hear me, Mr. Lane? Hello. Oh, hang on. Can you hear me, Brad?
Yeah, mate.
Hey, how's that, eh? You snuck through, brother.
Yeah, just lucky, obviously under the radar there, and just sort of weaseled my way through them.
I just said, oh, Pops will be happy. Finally get him across the line.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we didn't get a chicken flag last night, so at least we got one tonight.
Hey, mate, how did last night go? What happened there?
Yeah.
You had to stop the racing or what?
Apparently the track was a bit unsafe, apparently, but if you didn't run through the holes, there was nothing wrong with it. So that was Speedway New Zealand's call, from what I understand. So
yeah,
obviously nothing against the track, but yeah, hey, I liked it. It was an awesome track. Had some bloody good racing.
And I see you had an awesome tribute there on your wing to our man Richie.
Yeah, so we just, did something. Obviously, I didn't know him as long as the rest of you guys did, but the length of time I did know him, he definitely put an impact on me. Had a good yarns with him.
Yeah, mate.
And all sorts, mate. He was a top-notch bloke from what I could see, and it's a shame that obviously he passed away, but unfortunately that's life. So yeah, we thought we'd give him a little friggin' shout out on the wing.
Awesome, bro. It was awesome. Good to see, mate. We muchly appreciate it. I mean, a lot of people saw it, and yeah, it was awesome. Hey, well done tonight, mate. Now listen, you guys have got to start hitting that Hawkins shortly, mate. He's leading the competition, eh?
Yeah, I tried to spin him out there in that last one, but I don't want to go too hard out and make enemies. If I can just sort of do it a bit sneakily, then we're all right.
Hey, that's awesome, Brad. Hey, cheers, mate, and good luck for the last race, eh? For the Grand Slam.
Awesome. Cheers, Brooks. Thanks,
cheers,
mate. Cheers, guys.
Okay, so we'll bring down our friend Krusty, who should have some points by now. Krusties.
Mr. Booker.
What have we got there, mate? Did that Hawkins make the podium again?
No.
Oh, I'd say ET won it, did he?
Yeah, ET won it on 84 points. 1 point back was Dirty NZ on 83, and then Brad Lane tied up the podium on 77.
Wow, Laney got a podium. He won't know because he's been down talking to me.
Oh, I know.
Wow.
Hawkins was 4th on 75, Newbie 72 and 5th, 6th was Sparky on 70, Tank 69, then Fluffy, Termy, Sheepy, who's our first time runner with us tonight.
Yeah.
Finished 10th outright and 60 points.
So you got the top 10, so that's not a bad way to start his first night out, is it?
Exactly. And he drove really well.
Yeah. Awesome.
So, yeah, next up we've got this 15-lap Carnage Fest, the Battle of the South. She's all on.
I'm going to try and keep up with this one.
I'll tell you what, there'll be I thought I was in for a win for that last one, but apparently no. I got tipped over.
Who got you?
I don't know, but I'm going to find out.
Okay, mate, I'll put you back up there, and when you're ready, I'll switch over.
Cheers, buddy.
Thanks, brother. Oh, well, there you go. So ET, back-to-back, 2 weeks in a row, followed by Dirt, followed by Brad. So Brad Lane, with that win, puts himself on the bottom step of the podium. So that was well done. You better give him some shit now, Pops. Make sure you give him heaps, mate. Oh, fantastic. That really was fantastic. So I'll just wait and see what they're doing, these people here. Let's see what's going on. I've got to look. I'm trying to look at a few things here while I'm... So I don't know if Rob and Tracy are watching again from QDR Transport, and the young fella Quinton. I hope you're watching and enjoying the racing again tonight, mate. It's good to have you on board watching our racing each week, Quinton. So I hope you're enjoying it. Okay, so now let's have a look. What's happening? Oh, it looks like they're going. So I better get a move on here, eh, people? I better get it all up and running. Here we go. We are ready to race. Look, I remember to get the ticket tape up straight away again. So we're going to have... Oh, Sheepy's off the front row, Lacey. Here we go. Here we go. See what he can do into the first corner, eh? Let's see if he can get a good run out of there. The lights are on. Sun's down. This will be interesting because this is team's rules, this one. I'll try and keep up with as much of it I can, people. Here we go, we're on green. Oh, he's got a good takeoff, old sheep. He's out. It's a good jump. Oh, they're pushing. They'll be pushing hard behind. Let's have a look. Oh, round goes Krusty. Fluffy got him. There we go into this corner. Everybody's holding up the brakes. There's a big drive off the end. Boom. Oh, no. Sheepy, he went high. And out pops Brad Lane. But he has got... Oh, he's up, he's up, he's up, he's up. Oh, he popped back down. What a shot by 56. Here we go. Oh, they're all braking. Nobody wants to go in first. Oh, boom. Oh, E.T. Oh, Tank's over. He's on his side. Hawkins has popped out to the front lead at the front. Dude NZ's chasing hard in second. Oh, round goes Dirt. Who got it? Oh, Newbie got him. Spun him round. Oh, no, here goes Dirt. He's chasing hard again. Here we go. These rules looks like Krusty's in after somebody. Oh, they're up high. Oh, two of them. Krusty's going to go, is he? It's all on, people. Wow. Here we go. What's happening down here? Another corner. We're only 4 laps in and the carnage is incredible. Look at this. Oh, Hawkins goes round. So Newbie's holding first. So far we've lost Tank, Sheepy and Term. That's 3 cars out already in 4 laps. So Newbie's holding on. Oh, it looks like Mental's blocking him. Mental's holding him up. Here comes Brad Lane. Is he going to get held up around the outside? No. Newbie's going through. Dirt's got him. Oh, head first. That's got to hurt. And he goes. Billy's son sitting there in second. Oh, there he goes. Then we got the inside is Brad Lane. He's chasing to see if Billy puts Newbie off the end, does he? No. We'll go back in the pack, see what's happening. What's happened with Hawkins there? He's chasing down Krusty. There goes Chris 56 taking Hawkins in. Has he got him? Oh, he let him go. He didn't take him all the way. Oh, they put the brakes on these guys. They see it coming, don't they? Billy Son's in the lead. Here he goes. Oh, he got taken. Oh, looks like Sparky. Let's see what happens here. Let's go back down. Is he going to get him? Oh, excuse me. Then Billy Son has a go at Dirt. What's Mental doing? Is he still in block mode? Yep. He's got the brakes on. Who's he waiting for? Let's see. Let's see who he's waiting for. He's obviously going to get payback on someone with the fatty. 51B. Let's see. We'll just hold on here for a second, see who he's waiting for. Oh, looks like Billy Son. Oh, Billy Son straight off the ground. I don't think he saw him. They're all holding. Who's he waiting for? Who's Mental waiting for? You got Dirt sitting there too. Oh, there's a big hit back there. There he is. Mental seen someone he's after. He's taken off. Oh, there's a big hit back there. What happened there? Oh, Billy Son's got Dirt. Has he got him up the wall? Sparks are flying. 10 laps into our 15 lap race. Oh, he let him off. In comes E.T. Oh. Oh, I might have joined in some of these races, I think. Let's go back up the front. E.T.'s leading again. Is he? Oh, Sparky got him. Around the outside goes, oh, Sparky into the lead. And then Brad Lane. Here's Mental. Oh, Mental's been taking him back. Oh, he's over, is he? Oh, that was close. 12 laps into our 15-lap race. Oh, here we go. So Sparky's getting, ET's getting chased down by Brad Lane. I don't think Brad's going to do anything, but Sparky's got a good lead on himself now. He's coming up behind Billy. Oh, yeah, Billy's doing it again. Oh, yeah, look. Oh, ET went in the wrong spot. Oh, he's over. Oh, that's him gone. He got him. He went round the outside and got pinged. That puts Fluffy in the lead. He's got Hawkins up behind him. Fluffy straight in the wall. Can Hawkins get through into the lead? Yes, he has. Oh, here we go. It's all right. We've got. Oh, over goes Hawkins. Hawkins is gone. He's on his side. Gone, Burger. He got by dirt. Oh, Fluffy. Oh, he took a hell of a hit. Then we got Brad Lane's got into first spot in the last lap. He's on his last lap. Can he get there? Oh, straight in the wall. Here he goes into turn 3 and 4 for the win. Come out of there and he's going to take it. And he gets it. Oh, look, Sparky goes backwards. They're still hitting each other full on. Who's he waiting for? Billy's waiting for someone, but the race has just been over. Chris. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that was gold. Well, that's that race done and dusted. Let's go back up the front. There's Brad Lane. Well, how was that, people? There was certainly some carnage there. Holy moly. Oh, goodness me. Oh, that was some good racing. Oh. There we go. He's got the flag. Oh, well, people, what do you think of that? That was an interesting night. One of that last race certainly produced some carnage. Hey, listen, thanks for tuning in with us tonight. Thanks for tuning in early to join us as we paid a tribute and talked about our mate MMJ Richie and the loss that we have of him. Like I say, the family's going to send me a Zoom meeting stream link, which I will put through like I do with this racing, and everybody can watch that live on Tuesday. It will be left on our Facebook for 48 hours at the most. I don't believe that's something we need to leave there permanently. So if you want to tune in or see it when you get home from work, if you can't make the funeral, I know there's a lot of people out there that knew Richie and knew how much of a great guy he was. So please, if you want to watch it, and be safe out there. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I hope we see you all again next week on Sunday night for the next meeting. Kinzer might join us during the week for do something, and our show in the Coppet with Kinzer will be back again in a couple of weeks. We're working on something at the moment, another build-up show, so we'll keep you informed. But thanks for joining us, and I hope you all have a great week, and we'll see you on Sunday. Thank you.